Book 2, Spirits is the second season of the animated TV series The Legend of Korra by Michael Dante DiMartino and Bryan Konietzko. It consisted of 14 episodes. A sequel to The Legend of Korra, Book 1, it focuses more on spiritual concepts and themes. Ordered in early 2011, Book 2, Spirits began airing on Nickelodeon in the US on September 13, 2013. Production, casting. Voice actors cast for Book 2, Spirits include, Lisa Edelstein as Kaya, Tenzin's elder sister, a waterbender, and the only daughter of Aang and Katara. John Michael Higgins as Varric, an eccentric businessman, Adrian Lato Relazonalak, Korra's paternal uncle, Tonrak's younger brother, Senna's brother-in-law, Desna and Eska's father and chief of both water tribes who serves as the main antagonist of Book 2 along with Vaju, Aaron Himmelstein as Desna, Korra Euro unregistered trademark S cousin, Aubrey Plaza as Eska, Desna's fraternal twin sister and Korra's other cousin. James Remar as Tonrak, Korra's father and de facto leader of the Southern Water Tribe. Remar replaces Carlos Alazraqui, who voiced Tonrak in Welcome to Republic City. Alex McKenna as Senna, Korra's mother. McKenna reprises her role from Welcome to Republic City. Richard Reel as Bumi, Tenzin a Euro unregistered trademark S older brother, and the eldest child of Aang and Katara. He is a non-bender as he does not have any bending abilities. Stephen Yeun as Wan. A young man who lived 10,000 years ago, and became the first Avatar by fusing with Re-Ava, the spirit of light. April Stewart as Re-Ava, the spiritual embodiment of light and peace. After permanently fusing with Wan, she was transformed into the divine Avatar spirit. Jonathan Adams as Vaju, the main antagonist of Book 2, and the spirit of darkness and chaos. Stephanie Shi as Tsu Lee, Varric's assistant. Greg Baldwin as Iroh, an ally of Aang from the original series, who is revealed to have lived in the spirit world ever since his physical body's death 40 years before the start of the series. Amy Gross as Ginger, an actress who stars in Varric's movies who constantly rejects Bolin's advances on her. Spencer Garrett as Raiko, the president of Republic City who was elected following Amon's attack on Republic City in the first book. Copyright K'Tril Zondo as Wanchi Tong, the owl spirit of knowledge from the previous series who believes Unalak to be a true friend of the spirits. Development. In early 2011, during the production of Book 1, Era Euro initially conceived as a standalone 12-episode miniseries. Nickelodeon decided to order 14 additional episodes to round out a standard 26-episode season. As of June 2012, Book 2's writing had been completed and the episodes were in the process of being storyboarded and animated. Book 2, Spirits was initially set to be animated by the Japanese studio Pierrot, rather than Studio Mir which animated the series' first season. However, Mir's animation director Yu Jae-myung said that because of problems with this arrangement, the series' producers asked Studio Mir to step in and animate Book 2 as well, an offer they accepted to preserve their studio's reputation. He said that Studio Mir initially chose to focus on animating the less challenging The Boondocks rather than the second season of The Legend of Korra because of the exhaustion brought about by their work on the first season. Studio Pierrot eventually animated episodes 1 through 6 and episode 9, while Studio Mir was responsible for episodes 7, 8, and 10 through 14. Joshua Hamilton and Tim Hedrick, writers for Avatar, The Last Airbender, contributed to the scripts of Book 2, and the season's episodes were directed by Colin Heck and Ian Graham. Promotion. Completed footage from Book 2 was first made public in a June 2013 promotional video, in which Korra fights spirit creatures in an Arctic setting. The premiere episode was shown in full at the Legend of Korra panel at San Diego Comic-Con on July 19, 2013, together with the release of a trailer video for Book 2. Broadcast. Book 2 began broadcast on Nickelodeon in the US on September 13, 2013. Airing on Fridays, it initially premiered at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time but then shifted in mid-October to an 8 p.m. time slot. Episodes 11 and 12 were shown on November 15, 2013. The Book 2 finale, episodes 13 and 14, were to be broadcast on November 22, 2013 but became available online on November 16, 2013. It will be followed by Book 3, Changes, which will consist of 13 episodes. Plot: according to the series creators, about half of Book 2 takes place in Republic City and the other half takes place in other areas of the world. In a panel discussion at San Diego Comic-Con 2012, Konietzko and DiMartino indicated that Book 2 takes place 6 months after the first 12 episodes. They said that it partially takes place at the South Pole and the Southern Water Tribe and focuses mainly on the mystical spirit world, and the history of the Avatar lineage and mythology. New characters include Tenzin's older sister Kya, a waterbender. Tenzin's non-bender older brother Bumi. Korra's paternal uncle Unalaq. And her first cousins, Desna and Eska. A two-part episode entitled, Beginnings, tells the story of Wan, a selfless, kind, compassionate, and caring young man who became the very first Avatar as a result of his attempts to maintain peace and balance between the material and spirit worlds. Episodes. Reception: the premiere episode screened in advance at Comic-Con was positively reviewed by Max Nicholson of IGN, who appreciated the setup of the overarching conflict and the humorous writing. He also stated that the animation in Book 2 has taken yet another step up in quality, with noticeable advances in the action sequences and color treatment. At TV.com, Noel Kirkpatrick commented favorably on how the episode handled the necessary quantity of exposition, and on its introduction of the theme of conflict between spiritualism and secularism. Writing for Vulture, Matt Patches highlighted the loose, handheld-style cinematography challenging for an animated series and the weird, wonderful, wildly imagined spirits fought by Korra. A kaiju parade with beasts that mirror velociraptors. The AV Club's Emily Gerndelsberger stated that they kept up the first season's plot's breakneck pace, and appeared intent on signaling a break with the convention of avoiding death in children's entertainment, by showing a spirit dragging a sailor to his likely death in the sea. She appreciated the nuanced portrayal of Korra's and Marco's relationship and Korra's character flaws, but remarked that Unalaq was being set up as the season's antagonist a bit too obviously. Parts 1 and 2 of the medial episode, Beginnings, were positively received by critics as well. Max Nicholson of IGN rated the episode 9.6/10 and praised Beginnings for its stunning animation, top-notch voice acting, character origins of Avatar 1, the friendship and heartfelt relationship between Wan and Reava, great new insights in the Avatar universe, and as a masterstroke in storytelling and world-building. At the end of his review, he opined that Book 2 has never looked so good. The Sting, which premiered prior to Beginnings, was equally praised by Nicholson for the improvement of the characterizations of Marco and Asami and their chemistry between each other, in addition to establishing Varrick as a greedy mastermind rather than as an eccentric businessman and entertainer as he had been before. For The Guide, Nicholson praised the character growths of Tenzin and the fleshed-out characterization of Jinora. He lauded the episode A New Spiritual Age for a great character narrative for Korra and the establishment of Unalaq as a more of a corrupt, twisted, and menacing villain. He was also surprised to see the return of Iroh of Avatar, The Last Airbender. This time, to help Korra with her journey in the spirit world. Parts 1 and 2 of Civil Wars were equally acclaimed by Nicholson for the friendship between Bolin and Varrick, the sibling dynamic of Tenzin, Kya, and Bumi, a strong, complex conflict for Korra, the respective relationship of Tenzin, Kya, and Bumi, and Korra, Tonraq, and Senna as the heart of the story, and the twist behind Tonraq's banishment from the Northern Water Tribe and his imprisonment. According to him, Night of 1,000 Stars brought out the best of Bolin and the worst of Varrick, as well as setting up the conflict for the last 3 episodes of Book 2. For Harmonic Convergence, Nicholson praised its spectacular action sequences, fleshing out more on Unalaq's intriguing evil purpose, the heroism of Bumi, and the animation. References. External links. Official website, The Legend of Korra at the Internet Movie Database.